Hello loyal viewers, my name is Charles Kelly and this right here is Mr. Kelly's Movie Mondays, the show dedicated to giving you honest reviews on movies as well as giving you the tips and tricks on how to make your videos just that much more professional, all in under 5 minutes. Today I'm going to be continuing my segment on audio, delving into the world of post-production. Also, be excited. Today I'm going to be reviewing the movie Tron Legacy. As a nerd, I find it really satisfying to know that Tron sounds like con. You wanna know why? Tron! Tron! Tron!
What the hell was that?
Let's get that review started.
Tron Legacy is the sequel to the 1982 Disney film of the same name. The sequel starts off 7 years after the original. Jeff Bridges' character, Kevin Flynn, mysteriously disappears, leaving his company and his son behind. 20 years pass and we find out that Flynn's son Sam, played by Garrett Hedlund, is just as tech-savvy as his father. He gets a mysterious page from his father's old number, which has been disconnected for over 20 years. After investigating the call, he finds himself digitized within the world of The Grid, a different location than the first movie. Now, I was extremely excited to go see this movie because it was one of the first movies I've ever seen when I was a kid. The graphics at the time of the original Tron were amazing, and I still feel they hold a bit of weight to the graphics of today. The graphics, in my opinion, were the best and worst parts to this movie. Scenically, everything seemed to flow, and it was extremely pleasing to watch. The visual effects used to make Jeff Bridges look younger was incredibly disappointing at times, and hard to watch. It looks that bad. He did look realistic at points, though, especially in natural lighting environments. Another thing that I found extremely disappointing was some of the dialogue between Sam Flynn and his father. I wouldn't post this if it was only me who thought it, but after leaving the theater, I heard multiple people talking about how awkward the dialogue was. The soundtrack to this movie was created by the electronic duo Daft Punk. I loved every second of the music to this movie and bought the soundtrack as soon as I got home. It has been on repeat at my house for the last day and a half. But all in all, the positive parts of this movie are fantastic, but the worst parts were hard to watch and listen to. I would say that this is a good movie to go see if you enjoyed the first movie, but it's alright to wait until it's out on DVD to watch it. I would give the movie 3 out of 5 Master Control programs.
Because you guys are so fantastic and supported our submission for Project for Awesome, I want to give away something special. Over the next 3 weeks, if you subscribe to Around the World Vlogs and comment on one of Mr. Kelly's Movie Mondays, you'll be entered to win this, the trailer for Tron Legacy on film. After those 3 weeks, a user will be selected randomly, and I will mail this to you. Also, just to let you know, if you bake me cookies and send them to me, you have a better chance of winning. Just saying.
Now, let's discuss how to approach your audio from a post-production view. George Lucas has been quoted saying, "Audio is 50% of a movie." He has also been quoted saying, and I'm paraphrasing just a little bit, that there is no money in dead Han Solo toys, which is one of the few reasons keeping Han Solo alive at the end of Episode 6. I personally disagree with both of these statements. Audio is always at least 50% of a movie, if not more. It's always more obvious to the brain that there is a sound issue than if there was an issue with the video. Just to let you all know, I use Adobe Premiere for editing, but don't worry if you don't have this program. Most editing software has the same setup to work with sound. Sound is measured in decibels, as analog and digital sound levels. Today, we will be exclusively working with digital. Every 3 decibels, audio doubles or gets cut in half volume-wise. In your editing program of choice, notice that audio peaks at 0 decibels. You never want to hit that mark. I recommend trying to keep your movie around this -6 decibel mark. The loudest points of your video... I recommend trying to keep your movie around the -6 decibel mark. The loudest points of your video should, for the most part, never be over -3 decibels, while the softest parts of the movie should never be under -9 decibels.
As always, my name is Charles Kelly. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe to these videos. and I will see you guys next week.